Let me turn this light on in the bed. What's good, everybody? So dark over here. What's good? Come on through. Come on through. Come hang. Waiting on my people. Shoot. We mapping out some stuff this evening. What I got with me? Oh, I see the notifications done popped up. Come on through. What's up, beautiful people? Who I got with me? Who spending time with me? I see y'all popping on up. I see you. I see you. What's good? Regina in the house. What's good? Shoot. We planning out 2020 tonight, y'all. We set goals. Because nothing happens until you set goals. So tonight, guess what we doing? We're setting goals. What's good? What's good? Happy Monday evening to you. Hopefully everybody had a great day where it was all good and all productive and all that other good stuff. I know I had a pretty good day, got a lot done, but shoot, tonight I just wanna put something in your spirit. We gotta work. We gotta work on 2020. You already look, you need to have an idea of what you want your 2020 to look like. That's important. Feel me on that. That's important because what I don't want you to do is do what most people do. Get the 2020, and then it's like, oh, now what do I want to do? You can't do that. You just can't do that. You already got to have a plan. It's like going to war. You just don't say, oh, well, I'm starting a war. I'm starting a little war now. Now what I do? No, you already got to have a plan. You have to have a strategy in terms of what you want to do. You got to know what you want to do. So I'm just going to throw a couple of things at you, so, when we get together tomorrow, you can already know what I'm going to be looking for, okay? I'm going to need for you, hey, Dana, I'm going to need for you to know in the different areas of life, hey, Billie Jean, I'm going to need for you to know exactly how you want your life to look like in different areas. From the areas of health goals, I'm going to need for you to know that. Self-esteem goals, okay? And what I mean by that is, if your self-esteem is on a 5, 6, 7, we're going to have to figure out how to get you to a 9, 10. Hey, Danielle. So, you know what? Let's play a little bit. Let's play a little bit tonight, okay? Let me ask you this. Health goals. We'll play right quick. Health goals. Tell me some of your health goals. What are some of your health goals? What size do you want to be? How much weight do you want to lose? How much do you want to lose? Post that for me. How much weight do you want to lose? What's your goal weight? What's your goal size? What you want that thing to look like? Because you got to know. Look, you got to have a number, and you got to make sure that those targets are there. And this is the thing about targets too. When you hit targets, hey baby, let me see. Divine says I'd like to lose 80 pounds. Okay, now and let me show you how to do this too. Okay, when you set a target, this is important. When you set a target in your mind, say I'm going to lose 20 a month, and that's doable. Okay, because that's 5 pounds a week. And I always go back to, have you ever known anybody to do it? Would that be a yes? Okay, yes. Okay. If that's a strong yes, if they can do it, you can do it. You've already proven that you've already seen, and it's already been proven that it can be done. Okay. So when you say I want to lose 80, say shoot, I'm gonna lose that in 4 months. At the very worst, 5 months. And that's how you start setting your goals. And that's how you start knocking those numbers out. And that's how weight loss is done. That's how I do weight loss. And that's why I produce the sexiest and the finest women on the planet. Hey Tasha. Hey Wanda. Let me see. Okay, so you want to get to 140 or you want to lose 140. Okay. You want to lose 40 pounds. So Danielle, you can say, shoot, I want to drop 40 in 2 months, which that will set you up so perfectly for 2020. Okay. So if you need to lose 40, boom, have it put in your mind. I'm gonna do that in 2 months. And again, how awesome and how amazing would you feel walking into 2020 40 pounds lighter? Again, that's November, that's December. You can do that. Greta says 3. Okay. I'm sorry, 30. Mine's bad. You said 30 pounds. Okay. So you say, Greta, shoot, 5 weeks. I'm going to lose it in 5 weeks. Can it be done? Yeah. Me personally, I've done it countless amounts of times. Okay. So in your mind, you like, shoot, coach can help me. So that's what's up. Hey, Cynthia. Okay. Now let me ask you this. Okay. When you look at self-esteem, when you look at your self-esteem, what area do you know you need to improve on when it comes to self-esteem? Okay. What phases of your self-esteem do you need to build up? Where are you not confident? Because you got to work on that too. You just can't act like, oh, well, I'll just ignore it. If I close my eyes hard enough, it'll go away. No, life doesn't work like that. Because life will hit you in the areas where you're most vulnerable. Life doesn't give you a break from the areas where you struggle. Because that's what we really have to look at also too from a self-esteem standpoint. Let me see, you're insecure about your belly. Okay. Here's the thing, and here's the beautiful thing about life, Cynthia. Here's the beautiful thing about life. Okay. Anything you don't like, you can change. Anything you don't, so if you don't like your belly, you can change your belly. It's not like your stomach or your body is a life sentence. And a lot of people treat their bodies like it's a prison. Like I'm confined to this deal for the rest of my life. Yes and no, it is your body, but at the end of the day, if you don't like it, you can change it. Lillian, your stomach makes you insecure? Let's change all of that. I just had a lady stop me. Like literally stop me. I was working out with the girls, and her name is Kenya. Kenya was over there. She was wanting to talk, but I have this thing to where when I'm working out people, I don't talk to nobody because I'm locked in on my people. So she was like, oh, can I just ask you? And I was like, no, we don't do that. Because I'm like, no, I'm locked on my people. But after we finished, because I was like, let me talk to you after I finish working out the people. So she came back around and she was just like, you know what? I follow you every day and I see everything you do. And I need for you to help me get rid of my pooch. And see, here's the funny thing about a lot of people who have pooch issues for 70% or more. They just have that one problem and that's it. That's it. So let's get rid of it. Let's get it gone. Let me see. Let me read. Let me see. I'll be 50 years old in December. I want the pooch gone. This stomach after C-section still got it. Well, let me give you something good. I don't care how many C-sections you've had. I can get rid of it. I'm the king of that. That's what I do. So no matter how many C-sections you've had, yeah, I can make your 50 look better than your 30s. I mean, if you follow me, you already know. Look, go to YouTube, go to look, go to my pages, and you'll see a whole bunch of people that's in their 50s who look better than most 20 somethings, who look better than most 30 somethings. Again, that's a beautiful thing when you can pull that out. But here's the thing too. For a lot of people that's like at 50, for a lot of people that's at 50, that's really the only thing for a lot of people that's keeping them from being great is that pooch. Just saying. But if you need me, Greta, let me see, Coach, what to do? Let me see. Hit me up. Look, hit me up. My number is everywhere. 864-710-1520. Hit me up. I'll take care of you. Look, that's the beautiful thing about the program. I make everything extremely personal, so it guarantees you a win. You see what I'm saying? Because it's not you doing it by yourself, but it's me helping you to achieve your goal. Okay? So yeah, text me up 864. Look, somebody type it up for me, please. 864-710-1520. And I look forward to helping you. So that's what's up. Now, let me ask you this. Financial goals. Financial goals. Tell me some of your financial goals. Tell me some of your financial goals. Are you looking to make more? Are you looking to save more? Are you working on getting better with budgeting? Hey, Charlene. Charlene, you text me too if you need me, baby. Look, hit me up if you need me. 864-710-1520. And I'll take care of you, Miss Charlene. So financial goals. What are some of your financial goals? I have financial planners, a financial planner who's going to basically help some of my bricks, help them with their stuff. But here's the thing, though, and this is one thing that you'll catch me preaching all the time, okay? Sometimes, if you're not careful, you get so caught up in saving that you stop worrying about making. See what I'm saying? So it's like if I'm always worried about hoarding and keeping what I have, then my focus isn't on making more. So, I really want you to really lock into making more, which is going to require you to ask the question that goes like this. What am I sitting on? What gifts am I sitting on that I could monetize? What can I monetize? What have I not been doing to monetize my gifts? That if I did it, I wouldn't have a financial problem anymore. Let me see. Cynthia says, say more. Greta says, all the above. Danielle says, I want to, but my first home. Let me see. Okay. So you want to buy your first home within the next year. I also want to save more. Good. I want to learn how to invest. Let me give you something good. The first investment that you should ever make in life is in yourself. That's the first investment that you make. Before you do anything, before you invest in stuff, you got to invest in you. That's probably the best advice I've ever given anybody. Invest in yourself, because when you start to invest in yourself, you'll start believing in yourself more. Then when you start doing that, then you'll understand that, shoot, all of the stocks that you're trying to invest in, you're the stock. It's kind of like, like when you go to the gas station and you always have people say, well, let me get this right here. Let me get this scratch out here. Let me get this scratch out here. Let me play these numbers here. Let me play. See, when you understand that you are the lottery, then that's when your perspective changes. You are the lottery. You are the stock. You see what I'm saying? But you got to start learning how to invest in yourself. So once you know how to do stuff and do more, then guess what you'll be able to do? You'll be able to multiply. Okay? Now, let me ask you this. Mental goals. Hey, Bernadette. Hey, B. Let's talk mental goals. People don't talk mental goals. I talk mental goals. Okay, mental goals. And what I mean by that is stress. How do you handle stress? How do you handle fear? How do you handle anxiety when it strikes? When something um, is coming against you, do you play defense or do you play offense? Okay? Let me ask you, when stuff happens and stuff is in chaos and you don't know what to do you play offense and you in attack mode, or do you play defense and you hoping ain't nothing happen? Please don't let nothing happen, and you always worry. See, that's the piece that I really want y'all to work on for 2020, how to handle your stuff, how to handle adversity. So instead of folding up, I need for you to learn strategies and become more offensive minded. See what I'm saying? So work really, really, really work on your mental game and understand, okay, when this happens, what strategy do I have for this? See, a lot of times we get in trouble because we don't have strategies for life. But when you have strategies for life, your life becomes so much simpler. Your life becomes so much simpler. Let me see. Patricia says I eat everything when I'm stressed. Can't do that. Okay? Because what you have to start doing, because that's what you're used to doing. But at some point you gotta say, you know what? This behavior don't produce anything positive. So what can I do in the place of? What can I do in the place of? What can I substitute for this? See, you gotta switch a habit. So you gotta you gotta acknowledge the bad habit and then substitute it for a good habit. You can every time you feel, and this is the thing, that feeling of anxiety only lasts for a little bit. And sometimes you just gotta let it pass by. You gotta be like, first of all, I'm gonna acknowledge this is how I'm feeling. Hold on, let me just sit still, let me not do nothing. And then it passes right on by. And then you're like, damn, I'm stronger than I thought. I didn't give into it. Versus you do what you always do, and then it becomes a compound problem, because what happens is the problem that made you eat will still be there, and now you feel like a giant loser, and you're like, dang, I can't believe I ate all of this, and the problem is still there. I'm such a loser, and this, that, other, and now you done compounded your problem because the problem is still there, and now you feel twice as bad about yourself because you didn't handle it the type of way you should have. So again, read, go for a run, go for a walk. As you know, one of the things I always say is, if you're upset, if you're sad, do something that makes you happy. I'm saying, let me read. B says, I've learned to hit the weights instead of eating. Amen. And look, let me tell you how good I'll be feeling. I'll be like stressed, but I'll go to the gym and I'll start throwing around some weights until that feeling just goes away and I'm good. See, sometimes you just got, you got to know what gets you. What you got to know how to get past certain things. Because again, I like to run. And it's also got to be enjoyable too. And that's the other thing too. Again, you got to take something that stresses you out, make you unhappy, and again, flip it for something that makes you happy, that you find enjoyment in. That's going to improve you, not be detrimental to you or take away from you or stop your momentum. Let me read. Billie Jean says, my anti-stress is not answering incoming calls from my hometown. So negative. That's good. You know what your triggers are. Your triggers are your hometown people. So yeah. But let me ask you something though. Why do you wait for it to get to that point of it's already being stressful? To where, you see a number and it makes you feel a certain way. I always remember you ain't got to deal with everybody. There's no law saying that everybody who calls from this area code, you got to answer the phone, or family members. You ain't got to talk to everybody. You ain't got to fool with everybody, especially if they make you feel a certain type of way. Because again, if everything is about what you allow, okay? So you got to stop allowing people to make you feel less than. You got to stop giving people permission to make you feel less than. Because that's the problem. Keep hearing negativity long enough, and guess what? You're going to become negative. You're going to become negative. You got to leave the negative people alone. Let me see if I can answer people. You got to leave the negative people alone. And see, this is my thing. How do you expect to lead a positive life if you're surrounded by negativity? If you're always talking to negative people who don't have a positive perspective on how the world is. If it's always gloom and doom when you pick up the phone, why pick up the phone? Okay? Still trying to make you feel guilty. They still trying to make you feel guilty for moving. Has it worked yet? Okay? If it hadn't worked yet, look, they probably need to stop. Feel me on that. But you don't wait for them to make a decision on your life. This is where you got to start making the decision for your life. Don't wait on other people to be like, well, we done called 47 times and she still don't feel guilty for leaving. At some point, you got to start making decisions for yourself when it comes to the people that's closest to you. Pull the trigger on people. Pull the trigger on people. They're already negative toward you. Pull the trigger on people. Saying, don't wait for people to make decisions about you. You make the final call when it comes to your life. That's what it's all about. Free will. Free will basically says I can deal with whomever I want to, regardless. So exercise your free will. Don't be afraid of losing people. Because here's what I do know. Anytime you cut people and you let people be who they're going to be, other people will take their spot. But when you got your life and your space occupied by negative people, positive people can't come into your life like that. Because your chairs are occupied. So you got to let people go that's not serving you. I'm just saying. Hey, Kiki. So that's what's up. Look, never be afraid to be by yourself. If you have to choose between dealing with toxic people who don't like you or you being by yourself, choose yourself. Because a lot of y'all have the mentality of, well, the devil I know is better than the devil I don't know. But if you always focused on the devil, you always focused on evil. And again, if you always focused on that, how can God step in? If you always worried about devil, you always worried about negativity. Because again, God ain't dwelling in all of that mess. Just saying. We gonna step it up. And we gonna level that thing up in 2020. Okay? But again, I need for you to focus on those things that we talked about in the different areas of your life, from your health goals, self-esteem goals, financial goals, relationship goals, mental health goals, faith goals. Know where you want to go with this thing. And again, let's step this thing up and let's level up every area of life. Hey, Ellen. Hey, Chuck and Shawnee. So let's go. So that's your challenge. And we're going to work on all of this, okay? So let's get it. But y'all have a great evening. Thank you for hanging out with me. But y'all be good and really look at your life and understand that again, you're a rarity. Okay. Stop letting people treat you like you're average when you're so exceptional. Grow into being exceptional. Again, we can't have every year looking the same. We have to improve every single year, even if that means we got to cut some people who are not serving you, who are not on your squad and hadn't even been on your squad. I'm just saying. But I do love you. So y'all be good. I'm about to get up out of here. You're welcome, Greta. So y'all have a great night and really work on yourselves. Again, this is about, personal development. We're about getting better. We about going forward, not going backwards. So that's what's up. So, hey, Bernadette, love you. So y'all have a good night. And I'll catch y'all in the morning. Y'all be good. I'm gone.